Hi, welcome back to VMAX Motors, where today I'm going to take you around a new car which I've just had delivered to me. So I'm hoping that this new car brings me better luck than that BMW E61. And if you haven't seen those videos, I think there's two videos on the E61, so 5 Series. So go back and have a look at them. And in the meantime, let me take you around this one. So here you have it. This is my new, to me, Mercedes C-Class wagon, as you can see. It's the S204. I think the S means that it's a wagon, and the W204 means it's the saloon. So this is actually an S204 shape, I think, not a W204. Got nice AMG alloy wheels, MOT'd last month with no advisories, so I think it's pretty clean, hopefully, quite safe. It's recently had new brake pads. The bodywork, as you can see, is quite straight. Not sure how clear that is, but there's not really a mark on it. One thing I've noticed is that the repeaters, that side looks quite good, but here on the passenger side, it's all yellow and aged quite poorly, but that's something that I'm going to address. The wheels have a bit of curb rash, but nothing too concerning really. You can get them refurbished at some point. Got a bit of a scratch there. Try and repair that, I think. So it's a C180 compressor, so it's nothing too exciting, to be honest. It's not very fast. Somebody's obviously loved this car at some point because they decided to stick an additional little heart, chrome heart next to the compressor badge. So, but yeah, so it's a C180 petrol, nothing too interesting, 4-cylinder. It hasn't got a whole lot of service history, to be honest. But from looking at the car, I think it must have just been really well looked after. You can normally tell it drives fine. It drives really nice. It's a bit sluggish, quite slow, to be quite honest with you. But let's have a look inside. So the worst thing about this really is that the mileage, it's on 158,000 miles, which I think we'd all agree is quite high mileage. I think after looking at this car, I think it's actually in really good condition for the age. It feels like it's on about half of that. As you can see, interior seats, really good condition. It's the half leather seats, which is quite nice. As you can see again, the back, everything works. Everything inside here works. Got your screen up there for your radio. Aircon works, which is surprising. Very rare for that, for the aircon to work. But all these little compartments, they will open, close. Everything works and functions as it should inside, which is really rare for, to be quite honest, any car that I buy. I'll just turn that off. It's quite noisy. Got a bit of wear here to the lock unlock button on the door, but that is literally, I mean, that's for the windows, but that is literally all I can find wrong with this interior. The interior lights are all working. Even here, sun visor light works. Crazy, right? Got parking sensors front and rear. So this will light up here when you're too close to something at the front, and at the rear you've got that behind the light, that black bar. Again, that will illuminate to let you know that you're too close to something behind you. Again, that works, which is shocking. So moving on to the back, you can see that someone's put one of these rubber strips across the back, which is, I suppose, meant to protect the bumper as you lift things in and out of the boot, but it looks a bit tacky if you ask me. Also, the additional mod of a love heart, which I guess is just a symbol of how much they love this car before me, which is nice. And it does look like it's been quite well looked after. So you've got the automatic boot lifter, and also the automatic close function, which is a nice addition. It's unnecessary if you ask me. I don't really need that, but we've got it. So, and it works, so that's good. So we don't have to fix. One thing I have noticed is you've got this bit of trim along the back here, which I guess has been removed. Maybe there's a wiring repair. Although that doesn't look split, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but here as well, so it's broken. Someone's taped it to try and keep the rain out. But yeah, so we've got this parcel shelf. So it took me about 5 minutes to work this out, but if you lift that down, it sort of releases it. So there you go. We've also got this net, if we want to keep the children in a boot, put that net up, make sure that the children can't get to the front. I might just try to remove this because that netting is, well, that's gone, hasn't it? And I'm not too fussed about it anyway, so I might just remove that. That'll be an easy fix for that. And there's no real oil leaks. It's really clean. 160,000 miles. The biggest issue with this really is just that it's a bit underpowered. It's quite a heavy car. 1.8 isn't really a big engine, is it? But yeah, that's about it really. So, driving wise, it's not too bad. It's incredibly sluggish. There's no noises, there's no rattles, there's no bangs, no clunks. So the worst noise I'm hearing is actually from the camera holder. So I'm hoping my microphone isn't picking that up, but if it is, that intermittent rattle is actually from what's holding my camera. It's not the car. The tracking is slightly out, so the steering wheel is off at about 1 o'clock, I'd say. So I'll probably have to get that done, I think. So it was up for £3,400, I think it was. I ended up paying £3,000 for it, and you know, after looking at it, I'd like to think that we'd all agree it probably is quite a good value. I think this was the cheapest one that I could find online, to be quite honest. So with that in mind, I was expecting it to be a bit ropey, but yeah, so far so good. So I think we'll leave the video there. I think yeah, I think £3,000 is fair for this. In fact, I'd say it's more than fair. I'd say it's quite a good deal. It's the cheapest one I could find online. Can't find another one of these for £3,000. And if I did, I'm pretty sure it needed an awful lot of work and probably be quite a lot wrong with it. You let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think £3,000 was fair for this? Or do you think I've been ripped off? Are you expecting me to find something wrong and have another saga like the E61 BMW I had? Hopefully I'm not. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.